Get me Starfleet Command, Sulu, set a pursuit course.
In Star Trek, the video game, you might very well boldly go where no man has gone before. Here at GameTrailers, we like to give games the benefit of the doubt, but the little charm and goodwill that Star Trek has fostered has burned away like the hull of a doomed craft hastily re-entering the atmosphere.
We have a problem!
A co-op-focused, third-person adventure with some light traversal, Star Trek has you taking on the role of Kirk or Spock. Each character sports a few minor differences, like the choice of phaser, which can be supplemented with a scavenged secondary weapon, usually some space weapon functioning as a surrogate shotgun, assault rifle, or sniper weapon. Spock can mind meld, and Kirk can mac on the green ensign, but the two play more or less the same. There are a few standout scenarios sprinkled in that split them up or leave one of the duo more vulnerable, but the asymmetric co-op feels weak overall.
Ah, damn it!
The game certainly caters to Star Trek fans, pulling in the reboot's well-tempered Kirk-Spock dichotomy, flavored with franchise standards like watching the occasional red shirt eat it. Whipping out a tricorder and scanning vitals or extraterrestrial fauna and flora is a perfect fit. This is where the compliments end, however. After a simple stroll on the bridge or through a Starfleet base, the Star Trek sheen starts to feel more akin to a shoebox diorama than an interactive microcosm.
I don't like this.
I would have to agree.
Lieutenant, energize.
Shifting from the story and atmosphere, we're given a gun game featuring weapons with alt-fire, optional mission objectives, a dynamic cover system, and a few other tricks. The ambition is lofty, the execution is lowly. Cover is cumbersome, controls are floaty, and even the occasional well-aimed shot simply won't shoot. The non-lethal and stealth challenges reward a change in playing style, but they become so rote themselves, it can be hard to stick with it hours in as endless Gorn shuffle to cover, their tails snaking out for an easy pelting. The trading of laser fire occasionally halts for a spot of innocuous climbing that's put in more for pacing than for play. Figuring out how to deal with other environmental hazards is a key component early on, taking up the entirety of the first mission. Star Trek pushes variety with quick shifts. Squirrel suit descents, teleportation pads, and sickening amounts of hacking minigames come and go with little pop-up tutorials. On the hacking front, prepare to match sine waves, play a crappy version of Nokia Snake, and partake in co-op analog stick wrangling. Kirk and Spock hack with wild abandon, turrets, doors, combat drones, and motorized arms.
What the hell is going on here?
A litany of bugs and glitches would be hilarious if it wasn't so long. Actually, they are funny when they aren't being frustrating. If you're playing solo, the AI is usually serviceable, following your character's lead, downing enemies, and coming to your rescue, but they also have a tendency to do the running man into a wall, or simply not follow through with the current objective, forcing you to reload a checkpoint. Even when the AI was holding up its end of the bargain, other assorted bugs could also force a restart. Visual gaffes such as massive clipping take place in repeated preset animations, which just seems low rent, unless Kirk is working on some sort of gallbladder massage to counter Spock's neck pinch. Star Trek covers its blemishes with its drive and plucky production, creating a constant concourse of weapons, environments, and one-offs. But the game is too long and fraught with poor design choices to remain blind to for a full playthrough. Annoyances mount when swimming, drowning, and exploding are introduced in an underwater minefield, while a single space battle that has you raising shields and firing photon torpedoes will have you scratching your head and asking what just happened. Fans of the genre, fans of the franchise, warp away. If you want to get your outer space co-op on, just rent Dead Space 3 and just pretend the necromorphs are tribbles gone bad.
Shall we finish the game later, or do you concede defeat?
See all of our shows and game reviews now on the brand new GT app on Xbox Live, and the GT Originals iOS app too.